How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. Nitro Sleet! Ooh, baby, ooh, baby! How's it going, dude? I need to update my stream title, because my brother kind of flaked on me. The man, the myth, the legend is here. Yeah, I gotta change this title. This is wrong now. Continuing Heavensward MSQ. Yeah, my brother said he would be able to heal for me, but he was wrong. He was mistaken. So I'm gonna do some single player stuff instead. Let me see. Wow, full-time streamer. I know, dude. 3 days a week? Insane, huh? Andrew, what's up, BJ? How's it going, man? Alright, time to get to work here. I was repairing my gear, I think, this morning. Everything looks like it's good now. I need to put materia into my gear. I have nothing in that. How's your guys' Friday going? Sorry I'm a little bit late. Kind of got off work a little bit late. Had a lot to do today. I think your hair's getting longer. Yeah, dude, my hair grows really fast. I need to get it cut. When I was younger, I hated getting haircuts. I like growing it out super long, but now I want a haircut like every 2 weeks, basically. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true? It could be true. That to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? Rocker Andy Roo. Those days are over. Actually, I was playing guitar today, earlier, so partially over. I wouldn't say you're pretty cool, Andrew. But we know who to call for a haircut, that's right. Hydrate, yeah, Melon, I just realized the closet's open. Let me close that real quick. Why is this open in the background? I don't recall opening that up. I might get banned. You guys might see my feet for a second. Yep, it's Cherkun. Did you guys see my feet? Is that... Am I banned now? No, hot tub streams are okay, so I should be good, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, dang it. Wait, I'm trying to look on my stream monitor. Oh, I didn't catch the text. I should have made sure the text was in the chat. Now I didn't see what the rest of his message was. Yeah, Alphenol hates the snow. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knight's gonna praise Lord Edmund of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should see if my sister's condition is improved. I miss the good old days for low-cost redeem points. Hey man, I'm streaming more days now, so there's more time to build those points up. Did I make Hydrate too expensive, though? Because I'd be willing to make that one cheaper. I actually can't recall what the current prices are. I've jacked everything up. Ever since the 100 push-ups, or however many push-ups I had to do, I was like, okay, gotta make it all expensive. It's summer? Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go to setting. I can't remember. I haven't changed these in a long time. I've become a cheapskate, I know. I charge so much now for any channel points. Trying to figure out where the heck I edit this. It must be in community, right? No, it's not. Oh my god. I'm trying to just figure out where the heck it is. I have to Google it every time because it's so confusing to use for someone like me. How to enable or... Seriously? How annoying this is. Creator dashboard. Let's try there. I can run... Oh, that's how you run ads. I've never run an ad break. That's messed up. So sorry, everybody. Trying to figure out where the hell it is. Yeah, it's mature. Allow raids. Channel. Is it under my channel settings? Where the heck is it under? Hydrate 500, push-up 4977. Hope you have AC at home, man. Outside's freaking hot. Yeah, I do have AC. It's going to be hot by the time I'm done, though, because I don't like running the AC while I'm here because the air vent is right on top of me. So it... And this room I'm in gets extremely hot, so... I'm at a disadvantage here. Oh, is it viewer... Oh, viewer rewards. How did I not see this? Okay, let's see channel points. Manage rewards. Yeah. Hydrate, I'll turn down hydrate to like 100. Because I should be drinking a lot. There we go. Make me do 10 push-ups as a random number. 4977, that's so weird. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation. Alright, let's go back to Ishgar. Okay, where are we going here? The Forgotten Night. Gotta go, bro. I'll catch you up in the next one. Hey, BJ, thanks for stopping by, man. It was good seeing you. Whoops. It brings me joy to see you safely return to us. What news from Zelfatol? Then we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remain behind, Mistress Y'shtola has been tending to Mistress Alice in your absence, and I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. Okay, good. I imagined you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with a warrior of darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. Alright, let's see her. I'm surprised she's actually in the main story now. Took her like a whole 2 expansions.
How are you feeling?
Or a whole expansion, sorry.
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I take it your mission was a success.
Mm-hmm. No, there's the FF14 nod. There it is.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
Is he being partially dishonest?
People, Alice.
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Siams and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
That makes sense.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues.
Sorry, I forgot to charge my phone. Just plugging that in real quick.
Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
For jokes, you should get a
You
mini
cannot let
fridge.
that happen.
I wouldn't mind that, honestly.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
It's a good
Agreed.
first step.
Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
He's getting his hands dirty here, huh?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Who's
Allow
gonna
me,
travel them?
Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
We got the two handsome boys
Let
together.
us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alize, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Is she even fully healed yet?
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Okay, we all left the room. I was like, are we all just gonna watch her change? Would I be right in assuming that you have not spoken with my sister since one of the memorial services, was it? By the 12, it seems like a lifetime ago. I should like to think we have both grown since then. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Oh, they aren't wearing the same outfit anymore. This'll help me out. Right then, shall we be off? Tataru never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Yeah, I prefer this. I can tell them apart now. Do you remember that time at the stadium when the girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please, she was not my ahem. Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light?" Wait, I want to hear the end of the story. So be it, another time perhaps. It is an honor, Andrew. I realize that we were barely acquainted, but having heard so much about you, it hardly feels that way. I've been meaning to ask you about the carriage. Yes, I do. Yes. She saved us with that carriage. Ah, yes, the carriage that so fortuitously arrived to spirit away from Ul'dah after the banquet. The driver informed me that I had my sister to thank for his presence in Ul'dah. How did you know to send help? Oh, drunken brass blades are even less discreet than the sober ones. Unfortunately, by the time I learned of the plot, it was too late to do anything more. Frankly, I'm still amazed Brent managed to find you. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself for any such thing. I'm here today because I would regret it if I weren't. That's all. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands, then, and see if Uriandra can be of assistance. I'm still skeptical about him, just because the first... Like, A Realm Reborn ended with him talking to the Ascians, so it's kind of weird. You know what? I think I might still have passes to go to the Waking Sands. Oh my gosh, I have like 30 of them almost. Cool, this should take me there immediately. I never knew I had these when I was leveling in A Realm Reborn, so I just never used them. Whew. Every time I go into a new zone, the game lags for a second. Jiro Story, what's up? Hey, Andrew, how have you been? Sorry for not joining on your stream. I've been busy with work and other stuff. Oh, no worries, man. I know you got a job. I know you're streaming too. Honestly, I'm sorry as well. I haven't been able to catch your stream. I know, I caught a little bit of one stream. But that was like, it's been a couple weeks. But it's alright, man. People get busy. You just show up whenever you can. Uriandra, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why, Master Alfina, would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be painful to read his speech every time. The warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as though ye didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time: to identify and remove the source of the beast tribes' crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians did not have similar designs elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Murlthor. Ogamoro stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors, mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries. Thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Aye. We must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook. Oh, great. I've been also making some YouTube videos more often now. Nice, nice. I really want to make more YouTube videos as well, but I hate editing, man. And that's an essential part of making YouTube videos, but eventually I'll be getting on that YouTube grind too. Thank you for your counsel, Urianger. Pray inform us, should you learn aught else. I shall. Does she notice something? If I may, brother, Urianger, is there anything else you would like to say? Like the Asians you spoke with? Alize? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose, which I think means detailed. Nothing to add? Very well, ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask you to research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tell of a promising tome, the Garoon Oracles. Perhaps you should start there. She knows something's up, huh? By thy leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Oops. All right, we are going. Camp Overlook, let's go. Oh, I just picked up my copy of the new Pokemon Snap. Is it out already? That's crazy. I need to get that. Seven Hells at this rate, off to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. I'm not selling you Girl Scout cookies, bro. Oh, it came out today. Nice. I'm gonna have to go buy that. I'm going out of town. Maybe I should grab that before I leave for the weekend. Well, fancy that. Just when my kobold problems look like coming to a head, the sign of the 7th Dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right, then let's get to it. So our friendly neighbors in Ugamaro have gotten much more aggressive as of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scout spotted one sniffing about the stores just now. Likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp for the little bugger, would you? Our Maelstrom friend seems notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? A kobold camp in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Rianja's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think of this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan's summoning, and that means finding and questioning this kobold. Alright, let's do it then. Oh, he's... Okay, so he's somewhere in this area. Man, these shaders are making this so dark. Good thing I can fly here. I'm gonna start from the very outer parts of the circle and work my way in. Oh, there it is. Gasp. Oh, am I gonna have to chase him around? Where is he? Ah, hiding down here. Can't escape me that easily. Stay away, far back. I'm not a... Yeah, it's no use. Pointless, hopeless, no use. Where do you think you're going? Why is this place so laggy? Whoops. Okay, I think I need to turn off my frickin' my shaders. It's getting a little too crazy here. Not that I use it. Whoops. Yeah, it's getting way too laggy. Ah, there you are. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. Gah. Wait, if you want to talk, why do you keep running away? Okay, my game's still laggy. I don't think that changed anything. So I'm just gonna turn it back on. Beautiful. Alright. You gonna stop running now? This is a stupid plan. Stupid, but if I tell no one, then everyone will... God, he found me again. What to do? I come in peace, only to speak. Only to talk, speak, say, talk, so please do not hurt me. So this is our wily Kobold infiltrator? Is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. What up, Antho? Huzzah! We've got him! Fine work, Scions. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, I came to talk, to ask for help. But when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... Now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gaba of the 620th Order. At least I will be a Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I'm Alfino, and this is my sister Alize. And you're the man that found you as our friend. And now that you know our names, we could be friends too. Now, Commander Bloden here thinks he wanted to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? Uh-oh. Is she more forceful than him? No, oh no. No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here. I promise. I'm not making any promises. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him, beat him, fight him, stop him. Ooh, gonna summon a Primal. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming angry. He said that if they didn't have the iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace. I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of folky fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their god. Ooh, so living sacrifices, basically, is what it sounds like. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. We're gonna take down the Patriarchy. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Cobalt stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. Ooh boy. Oh, I'm in a fate. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners, 12 of mercy, that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals. Cherishes, covets, loves them. And if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come? Very good, Kaboob. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Ooh, several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come. Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Alright. Where's the first one? Oh, it's not that far. Especially because I can fly in this area. Quickly! Oh, it's like right here. Someone gonna attack me? Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu. Alright. Up north. I see a Cobalt stronghold up ahead. I'm sure I'll be going there soon. I just want to kill this guy. That's because why not? Found another one here. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! Aye, it's just that... I'm quite certain that Crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Korthos to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Yassians, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Yassians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never mind about that. As Alize said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. The next one is the last and is very large. Very big, very huge, very large. Alright, surely this last one's gonna make me get into a fight. Just in case. Get my buff on. Grandfather Titan! Hops and claps. Archon, how's it going, man? How you doing? Though you cast for a time, you see no sign of crystals, huh? Something else is here. It's a trap! Confound it. What about you, Andrew? Any luck? Nothing. But this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Speed spotted saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is where to and why. Within Ogamoro, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again. It's the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Chumru, what's up, man? In WoW, from vanilla through Wrath of the Lich King, I played Ret Paladin. Cataclysm, I played Death Knight. Unholy and Frost, kind of a mix between the two. Pandaria, I switched between Frost Death Knight and Ret Paladin again. Warlords of Draenor, I only played at the super end, and I played Frost Death Knight. Then Legion, I played Outlaw Rogue. And yeah, and BFA as well. I also played Outlaw Rogue. Legion and BFA played Outlaw, and then what was it? In Shadowlands, I played Subtlety Rogue. What about you, man? Are you a current WoW player or a former WoW player? Oh, former. I see. I see. Are you an FF14 player now too? Yeah, I quit WoW a couple months ago. Oh, you're getting into 14. Nice. Are you new to the game, or how long have you been playing? Oh, I was wondering why you chose Ninja. Oh yeah, because of since I played Rogue. Yeah, obviously since Ninja started from Rogue as well, I was like, you know what? I like the Rogue fantasy. That was what I mostly liked, and I don't know why I didn't play Rogue sooner in WoW. I was just so used to kind of the dumber, like the Death Knight, you know, the Zug, easy 3-button classes. And I don't know, with the global cooldown being a little slower in this game, I don't know. I kind of wanted to find the fastest one, and I read that I think someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that ninjas in this game have the shortest global cooldown if they have their buff on. So I went with that. It's apparently the hardest melee to play, although it's debatable. Some people say it's Monk because of the positionals. Some people say that Ninja used to be harder, but so far it's not so bad. The jutsu system's was a little weird at first, but no, it's actually not that bad. It's only complicated for a little bit. I think learning it's complicated, but once you get it, it's really easy. Oh, you got it last month on sale, but you've played or less than 10 hours. Okay, so you're pretty new to the game. Nice. So what did you play in WoW? And yeah, what have you decided to play in 14 if you have decided? Yeah, fucking rogues. Yeah, fan of knives. Oh, fan of knives and rogues. Yeah. I read that as fucking rogues. I love the simple classes. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you play samurai, right? No, you play bard. You were playing bard last week. Or do you play both? I'm not... Am I remembering correctly? I'm mixing up all my friends' classes now. Oh, you believe monks have the fastest GCD, though. Gunbreaker is the fastest pace, though. It has to weave continuously. Really? I don't have that many off-global cooldown abilities on my Gunbreaker yet. So at 80, there's a lot of them. So like in between those moves, you're hitting a whole bunch of off... So when you say weave, that usually means hitting an off-global cooldown in between a global cooldown, right? Like you hit one move that activates a global cooldown, and in between that you'll hit either one or two OGCD moves. Ah, so Shamchura, you played Outlaw or Assassination Rogue. I see. So you switch between those? I never got to play Combat. I never played Rogue before it changed to Outlaw. But I like the whole Rogue fantasy, so I don't know, I should have switched sooner. Yep, you have an off GCD to hit between almost every button. Sometimes really? Gunbreaker sounds like it might be something I like. I love fast-paced classes. Like in WoW, even Rogue had the shortest or the fastest global cooldown, so I really enjoyed that. Going back to Paladin after was like impossible in Death Knight. It felt so slow, and that's how it feels in this game. Even when I switched to like Samurai, it all feels so slow. Ah, you played Vanilla Rogue, I see. Oh, Chumtrue, thanks so much for the follow, man. Yeah, I hope I can show you a little bit of it. I am doing the story, so sorry in advance if, you know, you're seeing more cutscenes than actual gameplay, but I'm sure eventually I'll get into combat and you'll see what I'm doing. And I can try to talk through what I'm doing, and if you have any questions along the way, yeah, feel free to ask me for my thoughts. Especially just, you know, we're in a similar situation. It's hard to find another, you know, someone that used to play Rogue that's now playing Ninja in 14. So yeah, ask away. Gunbreaker is just 3 DPS in a trench coat. Gunbreaker is so cool. Oh, who is waifu in Final Fantasy? So in Final Fantasy, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, for the most part, each Final Fantasy game is in a different universe with some exceptions. Like Final Fantasy X has a sequel, Final Fantasy X-2. So you generally, like each Final Fantasy game, like 1 and 2 are totally different stories, different universes. This game, there's a lot of waifus. Ninjas are considered pretty hard because they let you fall. They let you fail. Monk misses some damage if you miss a positional. Yeah. Yeah, there's some classes that are more forgiving than others, and Ninja's not super forgiving. I'll show you a little bit. I'll give you a little brief overview of at least what... I'm not at max level. So, yeah, I'll show you how that works. Nevertheless, I believe the time... Okay, yeah. We watched it. We read this one. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them into Commander Bloden's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. Good idea. Yeah, so, basically, I have my UI set up weird. So, weird thing about this game is you can't... I wish there were UI add-ons, kind of like WoW. You know. However, make sure to hit Mug on every boss. I think they let Ninja keep that. Yeah, we do have Mug. So I have these, so what's unique about Ninja is you have this move called Trick Attack, which can only be activated in 2 ways. One is if you're doing it from stealth, and you can only enter stealth if you're not in combat, similar to WoW. Although, stealth works a little differently in this game, I noticed. In WoW, so with this, it's a little easier to get into, or I don't know, it's about the same getting into combat, where if someone hits a boss, you're automatically in combat. But if you're with trash mobs, if someone in your party hits a trash mob and you haven't touched the mob yet, you're not really in combat. Or another weird thing is if you're hitting like 3 mobs and you're only, or let's say there's 3 mobs that your party's fighting and you're only doing single target damage on 1. When that mob dies, you drop combat so you can stealth. Weird. Something really weird. So Trick Attack's the main reason people bring ninjas into raids, because when you put this debuff on the target, it increases their damage taken by 5%. So every minute you use this and everyone's really happy. They do more damage. So the unique mechanic that I think scares most people away from Ninja is these 3 ninjutsus. You have Ten, Chi, and Jin, and you press these 3 buttons in different combinations to turn one action button to a different move. So I have this move called ninjutsu. If I just press 1 button, it's a shuriken. I press a 2nd button, then it's like an AoE move, or I press a 3rd button, becomes yet another move. So there's so many different combinations of moves. So one of them is like activating a buff, and that's what this bar shows me, basically how much time I have on that buff. You never want to let that fall off, and I don't know. That's the weird part. Other than that, the rotation is literally like a 1-2-3 super simple combo. But every minute you hit like every button at the same time. That's what's not that hard about it, is that there's a lot of buttons to press, but you press them all. They all have like a 1-minute cooldown. So when that burst window comes, you hit them all together. So just takes a little practice on a test dummy. Mug will actually make anything that can drop something have a chance to drop additional items. That includes bosses. Oh, that really? So do you just have to hit Mug once, or do you have to hit it right like as they're about to die? That's crazy. The crystals, Andrew, if you would be so kind. That's interesting, because I should really make sure I'm hitting Mug like right before they die, if that's how that works. Oh, whoops, what the heck did I do? Did something weird on my phone. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bloden on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetherite within the Ugamaro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall rejoin you anon. Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action. But if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way. Huh, that fate had a weird sound effect. Okay, let's just ditch these guys. Whoops. Okay, this must not be the way in. Maybe I have to go around. I like how none of these guys are attacking me. Where the heck do I go? Or how the heck do I get in there is the question. This just takes me back to the same place I was at, right? Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, am I about to unlock a dungeon? Ah, I take it this is the aetherite we seek. Right then. As soon as Alphinaud arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Andrew. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Oh, here we go. Got a cutscene. I get to fight Titan again? Or they're just trying to summon him. You just have to hit with the mob with it. The tooltip should clarify. Ah, good to know. Quickly, you clods. Briskly, swiftly, quickly. Quickly, I will not suffer any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers here? But how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Oh yeah, Chumchuru. What server are you on, by the way? Forgot to ask you that. Oh no, are the parents getting sacrificed? Are they alive? I can't tell. They look kind of dead. Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace? You monster. How could you? We are but servants to the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh. That he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, Alize, not yet. These things are disgusting. I understand, Patriarch. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. This sounds like a Star Wars quote now. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. Ah. Adamento. Actually, I have no idea what server that is, or what data center that's on. Let's see. Let me see what data center. Oh, you're on the Ether data center. Dang it. Yeah, I'm on Crystal, so we're on different places. That's too bad. Well, at least they are introducing cross data center travel in the next expansion, next patch, sometime in the near future. So, yeah, whenever I do dungeons in the future, if you ever want to join, feel free to join. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us, together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the Overdweller's convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you've had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of ether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands. You'll not ruin ours. Oh god, these things are gonna attack us? Or are they gonna summon Titan again? I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Say something, please, please. Please! These things look so dead, that's crazy. Uh-oh. Oh god, are they summoning Titan again? Oh, shit, here we go again. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm not gonna read every wake up. Wake up! Did he just summon Titan? Uh-oh. Well, now I gotta fight a primal. Oof. Well, who saw that coming, guys, right? Good job, Beast Tribe. 7 hells! Looking at me. I'm here! I'm here, I'm here! Oh, jeez. Alfino! Leave them to me! Oh! Threw a creature at him. Oh god. Do I have to soul this guy or do I get a duty? We must away! Oh, we're probably gonna escape and then I get to come back and kill him, I hope. Are you coming too, Alfino? You bastard. Teleport. Okay. You have to leave your little creature behind. Huh. That little fairy thing was able to hold its own. Do I get to unlock it now? By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to give to birth a primal, just as surely as with the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Ogamaro, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops and the cycle will continue. Andrew, you know what must be done. Will you face the Lord of Crags once more? Let's fight him again, let's do it. Thank you, my friend. Alize and I will tend to Gabu. When you've finished with the primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We'll be oh, so you're not gonna help? Alright, let's unlock this. We got... What's it called? Oh, whoops. It is called the Naval Hard. Alright, anybody want to join? I'm gonna look on my friends list too. Who's online? Oh, spam call. Dang it. I need to put my phone on silent here. So annoying. Let me whisper anyone on my friends list here. Wrong data center? Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna message anybody who's online. Want to do the naval hard. Sentel. See, I'll give a little bit. I mean, I guess I could tank it, but and get a fast Q, but I don't know how to tank this. I don't know if that fight is any different. You know what the heck? I'm just gonna YOLO it. We're gonna tank it. Like, you guys are getting me fired up on Gunbreaker. All right, 20 seconds if anyone else wants to join. Sure. Oh, we got one. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to tank this. This might be a complete mistake since I haven't played Gunbreaker in a while. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Insta Q. Getting that nice tank Q. Oh, geez. Maybe I won't have to main tank it. I'll say hello. Hello. First time tanking this. I mean, it's probably the same fight, just harder, I would assume, right? You just have more skills. We'll see. I might totally butcher this. I usually play ninja. But I wanted that fast Q. Okay, let's see. Did the other tank turn on their tank stance? Did they volunteer? The warrior volunteered to main tank. Let's do this. And I'll get the ads. I haven't played this guy in so long. Whew. Uh-oh. There are no ads on this one, huh? I guess it's just, if he dies, then I'll turn on my tank stance and I'll take over. So I basically am just DPSing, but I got the tank queue. That's awesome. Oh, whoops. Gotta get out of the middle here. Oh, action not learned. Oh, I was trying to use a move I don't have yet. What? Oh, it downloads. Oh, this is a level 50? Did I pick the wrong one? Why did it download me all the way to 50? I hope I didn't queue for the wrong place. I should have double checked. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Try not to get knocked off here. Okay, we're switching to Titan's Heart. Yeah, Ninja's definitely my favorite to play, but Gunbreaker is an easy number 2. I'm just always intimidated about tanking and screwing everything up. But honestly, it's super fun to play. Oh. Get out of the middle here. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Dang it. Wasted a global. Woo! Oh. Hitting the boulder bomb. I assume I have to hit that. Woo! Or do I run away from them? I use a defensive just in case. Our healers... One of our healers is dying. Oh, shoot. I gotta walk out of this. Do we hit this? Oh, yay! Not too bad. GG. That was easy. I didn't even have to take. I was just a DPS. Well, I gotta give my, well, I've partied with this person, Sayori. I know that name. Okay, let's get rolling this loot. Let's hope that I actually did the right duty. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. TY for joining. Speak with Alfinaw at Camp Overlook. All right. Let's go back to Ninja here. Took on the weaker Titan. Ah, there he is! Did I not tell you how he would return safe and sound? The deed is done then. Titan is no more? FF14 nod. Good. There's been enough tragedy this day. He's been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. He's almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that be the case, he must be put to death like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes? You have the right of it. It's a beastman, so, yep. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Ysael's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can watch, wait, and pray. Ooh. Dang it, sometimes it's so hard to right-click on people. There we go. There is naught to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters, informing Commander Bloedin of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him? Yes, I shall. Ah, you're a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had the matters well in hand. All settled? All settled then is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men will be, if you believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal. And there ain't a soul in the maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong. Like, we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that. Which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebration. Now, I know you've a lot of places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass to the triumphant return of Titan's Bane. Sweet. I wonder if we're gonna have to kill the little guy.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas.
This dude's shaking a lot. I don't know. This isn't looking good.
It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words.
I'm so glad Alize's back in the story. Ever since she walked away randomly at the beginning of The Realm Reborn, well, not randomly, but she left at the beginning of The Realm Reborn, I was always curious about her, so really making up for lost time here.
I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever.
She hasn't lost her humanity.
I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me.
Well, that explains why she left in the beginning then, huh?
Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever.
You know, this is the first they've mentioned their parents. I've only ever heard about Louis Suave, the grandfather.
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Huh. What's something fun to tell her? Yeah, let's talk about Estinian and Ysael.
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk.
Yeah?
I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
That was cool getting to see why she left and why she was frustrated, yeah, at the beginning. Uh-oh. Here's the Warrior of Darkness.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this.
What's going on here?
Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
Still working with that Ascian.
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
I can't wait to fight these people. I feel bad for them, though.
Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Hold up.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation.
Is this Urianger? He's an that's an Elzen. No. No, wait. He said old friends? Should I know this person? Is that him? What the heck?
Shouldst thou be of like mind,
listen how he talks.
Consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone.
It is him, isn't it? Should I have figured this out sooner? Am I slow? Or am I wrong? What the heck?
With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
Why?
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
He could literally be anyone. Yeah, look at that disguise. Who could say? I mean, the voice, and he has a piece of cloth over his mouth. I like how no one noticed. Then again, he usually has like those glasses or something, or goggles on his eyes, right? And the hood. So that's kind of meant to throw you off. I like how when he stayed behind before they teleported, Alfie was like, "Get out of here, you have no friends here," and then he just left. Son of a bitch. I feel so betrayed.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
The question is, why would he do this? Is it because...
It shall be done.
What the heck? Is he possessed? Is it because what's-her-face got captured by the Ascians? Or died, his lover sacrificed herself to capture an Ascian?
What creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
What the heck? Why is he doing this, though? Did I miss something? The heck? Well, now I'm gonna have to kill my friend, huh? What? Oh, Andrew, I trust you had a good night's rest. I was but this moment speaking with Thancred and Y'shtola via Link Pearl. They had some interesting news to share. Apparently, during the course of their respective investigations, both came across crates which had once borne Ishgardian seals. 'Twould seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed. Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation. Sir Emmerich believes that it is only a matter of time before the culprits are found, but we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, it seems only prudent to look into the recent activities of other tribes, in case they too are flush with Ishgardian crystals. And with that in mind, I suggest we pay Urianger another... Wait, where's Alize? She was here a minute ago with Gabu. Oh god, we have to find this guy again? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, this is... It's too dark. Oh, it's under... There we go, I can actually see now. Oh, well, they were just right here. Okay, what's going on here? Ah, let me guess. It's time to leave, isn't it? 14 nod. My apologies for disappearing again. If it's any consolation, I have already packed my things. How is he? Are we gonna have to push him off this cliff? Brother, Commander Bloden, something tells me you're not solely here out of concern for his welfare. But to answer your question, there has been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with that same expression on his face. You will look after him, won't you, Commander? And treat him with every kindness? He's still in there, I know it. Beneath the anguish and the despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. He deserves to be given that chance. Until he comes back to us. Until we know for certain what has become of him. Aye, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, nor will Maelstrom command. I don't know, the human nations are pretty racist against the beast tribe. Let's see. Let's see if he keeps his promise. I'm skeptical. I'm sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should have never been made to, and I know I cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there is nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love for them. And never, ever forget. Will her words reach him? Come along, little one. I will remember them. And you, Alize. Thank you. Oh, so he's okay. So it's a big struggle for him to even speak. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. A 1,000 times over, aye, there will be a reckoning. She's already getting good character development. This isn't even like a new expansion. It's just the post-patch content of Heavensward. I like it. I like what they're doing here. Okay, where are we going? Oh, pray return to the Waking Sands. We're going to talk to Urianger, the traitor. I'm sure there's a reason he's doing this, but what is the reason is the question. How are you so certain it's Urianger? Maybe it's Minfilia. You know, it could be anybody. I'm trying to remember Moan Moonbrita. Is that the person that sacrificed herself to capture the Ascian? I have to Google the name now. Yeah, it is. That's why the name seemed familiar, Mike. Why do I know this name? It has to be because of her, right? His lover. The English voice from Infilia was so funny. Oh, Jesus. That guy startled me. I was trying to read the chat. Don't give away the plot twist. It's just 3 Lalafels on each other's shoulders. Oh, maybe it is. It's Tataru and... Oh my god. Who's the third one, though? Is it someone from the Syndicate? Or is it Wedge? Wedge is in there, too? We have heard glad tidings from Ogamoro, my friends. By the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limsa Laminza may rest easy. And Wedge, yes! I was struggling to remember his name. I just think of Star Wars. That's how I remember Biggs and Wedge every time. It's 3 Lalafels every time. The 3 little potatoes. I should like to think so, yes. That we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the Warriors of Darkness could make matters worse. The lower half, what? Dang it. You guys are spoiling the plot twist for me here. 'Twas by no means an unmitigated success, but it will have to suffice. Then let us speak of another matter, one which weigheth heavy on my lady's mind. As thou didst request, I sought out the Garoon oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture, one of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. What if what's-her-face is in that parallel world? I don't know. No, she died. I'm pretty sure she just died. Unless the people that die go there? I don't know. Oh, that's right. Raban killed him at the end of A Realm Reborn. Freaking that ending destroyed me. I really wish that I'd streamed myself playing that. I didn't expect the ending, because a lot of the post-patch content was really slow to me. I didn't know the ending was going to be so mind-blowing. I was like, okay, this game is something special. I mean, I knew it was a good game, but with that ending of A Realm Reborn, my heart was destroyed. Aye. All as my lady Minfilia spake unto thee. You've only just begun. That's only the beginning. Oh my god. Yeah, people have been telling me, like, you thought that was great? Just wait. I'm scared for the ending of this expansion. I'm getting closer, I'm pretty sure. I have a list of main scenario quests. I'll have to see where I'm at. As for what becometh of these reflections when they and the source are rejoined? Frail flesh undone in umbral fires. Each soul surrendereth to her call, to flow under the endless sea. The endless sea. I believe if there's a consonant, or I'm sorry, there's a vowel in the next word, you say the instead of the endless sea. There to endure as one and none. Then if the Warrior of Darkness succeed, everyone in their world will die? In essence, aye. The verse speaketh of the reincarnation of the flesh and the subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner of the Warrior of Darkness described, it would give way into a void wherein none may know either life or death. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life. The essence of a soul, which returneth unto the source, may be born anew, saved. Such at least is their belief, I surmise. So, reincarnation? Like, at least if you die, then you're reincarnated, or you're brought into the Aether life stream. But if they do nothing, then they disappear? Is that what do I understand that correctly? Wrong word. A lot of fancy words in this game. I mix it all up. You know what I mean? Renunciation, which means to give up. Oh, okay, I see. Not reincarnation, renunciation. Got it. They had to give up their flesh to travel here, meaning... Oh. Oh my sweet god, they're already dead. So then, is their existence similar to a primal's, where it was, like, generated by the... You know, like, because primals don't have a physical body. Like, you know, like, as we kill them, they dissolve into nothingness. So if we were to kill the Warriors of Darkness, would they just dissolve into nothingness because they don't have a physical form? That's interesting. If that is true, then gods, no one should ever have to make such a choice. I'm glad I'm streaming this. I would have been kind of confused here. You guys are helping me out, helping me understand this. Ere we speak further on the subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. 'Twould seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered into the hands of certain Alamigan parties. Alamigo is the, that's where Raban's from, right? Alamigo? That's the city that the Empire took over, and then that tribe of here fled to Ul'dah, right? Amazing little detail. Follow along. The Warriors of Darkness could not travel here while possessing mortal bodies. Good so far? Yep. All good. Meaning, they had to give up their bodies or die to make the trip. Then notice their leader's axe is permanently bloodstained. Oh, fill in the gaps. You know, I was wondering why his axe was bloody. I didn't think much about it. I was just thinking, oh, he's killed a lot of people. That's how he got it, but, yeah. That's crazy. That is, wow. I just need a second now. I didn't realize this. Oh my god. Wow. I need some more water now. Holy, my mind's kind of blown here. What the heck? It only gets worse. Oh my god, are my feelings gonna get hurt? I already almost cried on stream at the end of kind of the Heavensward plot, and I held the tears back. I didn't want to make a fool of myself. We'll have to see if I can hold back the tears forever, though. Oh my god. Alamegans? Strange. And you believe this to be the work of the same Ishgardian smugglers who summoned the beast tribes? Or supplied the beast tribes? I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Unless thou wonder at their motives, I would remind you that the Asians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Ralger. The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the cause of Alamegan liberation. It may also interest thee to know that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of the Align Royale's network of spies. I don't remember who that is. Surely you jest, and yet, it is not so surprising. Bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Asians, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are. All of which are irrelevant, forgive me. We must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Andrew, Alize? Alize, will you come with me to Little Alamigo? She knows. She knows. She's been following them. She has to know. Just she's been suspicious. Yes, of course. I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves, firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Oh, man. Alfina, Alize, Andrew, are you three listening? Good. I have tidings. The Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. A cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were in the employ of, and I hope you're sitting down, a man in black robes. Urianger or an Asian? Then you have them? And the crystals too? What few remained, aye. Regrettably, it would seem that they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. 'Twas bound for Little Alamigo, we are told, where it will be received by members of a local resistance group. Sorry, I didn't want to, like, burp into the microphone here. Since Sir Emmerich's men no longer have need of my services, I have a mind to head that way. Good. As do we. By happy coincidence, we learned of the shipments but a few moments ago. Ha! And there I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior of Light and his little helpers. Ah, wait a moment, there is more, and I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Ishgardian smugglers was formerly in the ploy of one Elaine Royal, the infamous Ivy herself. Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that... Thancred? With whom else have you shared this information? About the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact Y'shtola next, but is there someone else you would have me notify first? No, there isn't. What in the world has gotten into her? It is twice now that we have sought Urianger's aid, and twice she has treated him as if he were a stranger. The Archon was one of Grandfather's most dedicated pupils, and he spent as much time at the Louvière estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggle to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may raise the matter. Later, though, Little Alamigo awaits. Mi foi, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Little Alamigo. Well, here we go. I will get to the bottom of this. Oh, forgive me. It's been a long day. Did you have something to say? Urianger? Oh, I've always struggled to understand what's going on in his head. Now more than ever. Listen, Andrew, if anything should happen, it should be me who just know that I'm prepared to do what must be done. Right. Doing good, my man? How are you doing? Doing great as well. Yeah, it's Friday, I can't complain. I work Monday to Friday, so, you know, Friday is, you know, a good day for me. Off for the weekend. I'm going out of town this weekend, visiting my older brother, with a couple friends celebrating a birthday. So, super excited. Yeah, it's pretty cool just getting off work around 3 p.m. and just jumping onto FF14 to stream. It's cool hanging with you guys. Oh, I know. Keck W? What do you mean you know? Keck W. Speaking of which, not to ruin the mood, but did you hear the Keck W guy died? We must continue to use his emote. His legacy must continue. Oh, you work a lot too? Oh, Fridays, so that's right on, right on. You're also Monday to Friday. You know how it goes. Right then, to more pressing matters, since we have no idea when Thancred might arrive, I suggest we see what information we can gather in his absence. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, freaking Sag, for sure. I need to put Sag on my better TTV. What am I doing with my life here? So, to review, we are reliably informed that members of the Alamigan resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals. Our task being to ascertain who and why. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the resistance movements. The challenge, of course, will be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information with outsiders. It would seem sensible to divide our forces. Andrew, why don't you question the residents in the eastern half of town? Alize and I will do the same in the west, and afterwards we can rendezvous here to share our findings. Thankfully, I do work from home, though, so It's pretty cool. It's actually, I like, you know, I have a pretty cool job, so definitely not complaining about what I do, but nonetheless, it's always exciting to, be, you know, enjoy Fridays. Ah, let me guess. Come to join the fight, have you? No need to deny it, friend. You're not the first to answer the Griffin's call. While he's lit a fire in every Alamegan's heart, he's also inspired more than a few Uldans to pledge themselves to the cause. And little wonder, the Garleans won't stop until we're all under their yoke. Are you an IT slash software too? Yes, I am! I'm a web developer. What about you? What do you do for a living? Sounds like you're in IT as well. I develop for the CMS Drupal. I just tell people I'm a web developer, but Drupal developer is my... Full stack Drupal developer is like my official title. It's fun. I started working from home back in 2018. I got a job. My last job was my first full-time remote job. Full stack daddy. Ben Jumali is full stack daddy. Ah, DevOps is your jam. Ah, nice. Nice. DevOps is interesting. I'm not great with it, but it's definitely interesting to me. Especially because at my first two jobs, neat tech dudes. Are you tech dude as well, Archon? Yeah, my first two jobs, my local setups for web development were so horrible, more like freaking horrible. But my last job and my current job, the DevOps is really good, and we have really good setting up local environments. It's just like as simple as running one command. It's good stuff. I have big appreciation for the DevOps people, making our lives easier. Oh, you're the director of IT for a pivot school system? Nice. Private school system, sorry. Missed the R there. Good stuff. All IT people. We all play FF14. Good stuff. IT people have good taste. Let me slap Kate's on that. I slap Kate's on everything nowadays. I see you there, going around asking questions, looking for the Griffin in his lot, I'll bet. Seems they're the talk of Little Alamigo these days. Folk wondering what he's about, what he's got in store for the Garleans, and what support under that mask, of course. Kubernetes, by the way. I use Docker every day. I'm not hyper aware of the connection with the Kubernetes and if I'm pronouncing that right, and Docker, but I know that I utilize it. I know with Docker I run one command to get my my local system going. Let me see. You know what I should do? I'm pretty close to ending stream. I should find a frickin' one viewer Final Fantasy streamer to raid, huh? After I'm done. And we can all just say hello to this person. Let me find like the freaking lowest viewed. Oh, let me sort. We have to find someone with a face cam, though. Viewers low to high. Give someone a chance here. Is this a face cam? No. This is the reward if they show their face. Hopefully they don't mind getting raided. Okay, who seems like a nice guy? Just trying to find someone with a face cam here. Is there nobody in the low views with a face camera on? How do I pick? Yeah, I'll pick a zero viewer guy. I was gonna just try to decide between 1 or 0. Okay, so after this cutscene, we're gonna call it. Seems that the talk of Little Alamigo. Okay, yeah, I just read this. Some say he's hardly got a face, what with all the scars. Others reckon he's been marked for death by the Empire, and that they'd seen a bloody legion if they knew where he was. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, let's call it here, because I have to pack for my trip. But everybody, thank you so much for watching the stream today. I had a lot of fun. Let me send my socials. to everyone, if I can talk, to anyone that was that's new, that's been lurking. If you're enjoying the stream, you know, consider hitting that follow button, clicking the notification bell so you can get alerted for future streams. Yes, that sound. Oh, send us your socials. There it is. Yeah. So if not, I hope you enjoyed this stream. To all the new people and everyone that's been here before, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the stream as well. I don't really stream that much, just Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. Since I don't really stream like that often, you know, please consider joining the Discord server. That's where we like to hang out when I'm not streaming. We have a nice little community there. So come contribute. I got a Twitter, got a YouTube channel, working on some Final Fantasy videos, kind of the why I quit WoW for Final Fantasy. I'm working on that right now. I upload all my VODs to the VOD channel, and I have an Instagram there, so... Let's see if this guy even accepts raids. Whoops. Let me see. Frickin' stupid work. Is his mic working? See you next time. You too, man. Okay, let's raid this guy. In 10 seconds, we'll be raiding a guy with 0 viewers. Hopefully he enjoys this. I'm his 1 viewer right now. Later, everybody.